Hello friends, I welcome you on BYJU'S Exam Prep, India's most comprehensive preparation platform for all the engineers. All the candidates who are joining me live, just quickly confirm your presence in the comment section and tell me whether my audio, visual quality, everything is clear. So, I have with me Ashu Jhangra sir, but there is going to be a small magic. Now he is not on the screen, but after few moments when I will tell you some important introductory statements, मैं स्टार्ट करूंगा थोड़ा सा, फिर उसके बाद आई विल इनवाइट आशु सर एंड ही इज इन द सेशन बट ही इज नॉट विजिबल. तो मैं एक छोटा सा मैजिक करूंगा और आशु सर को बुलाऊंगा और आशु सर आपके सामने आ जाएंगे. सो दोस्तों, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट सेशन है ये. इस सेशन में हम सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बात तो ये करेंगे कि कितने मार्क्स पर आप कितनी रैंक एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं गेट 2023 में. वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस approximately what marks are going to fetch you which rank. That is the first component. Now, in this discussion, the most important discussion is going to be what is the nature of GATE Electrical 2023. Because unless you understand what has been the nature of GATE Electrical 2023, what type of questions has been asked, which subjects got the major weightage, and whether the questions were conceptually oriented or they were numerical oriented. So all these things I'm going to discuss with Ashu Jhangra sir and you all, and it is going to be one important session for you to get back, relax, and understand that approximately what is going to be your GATE 2023 rank. So Ashu sir, for a few moments, can you come on the screen, and then I will tell some introductory slides, and then we will proceed for the session.
Hello, Ashu, sir. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And I welcome everyone. And I hope you all are fine there. And GATE का एग्जाम हो गया है, तो so it's a relaxing time. आप लोगों के लिए भी थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स हो गया होगा, because आप कुछ दिन के लिए अब आप छुट्टी ले सकते हो. एंड हमारे लिए तो खैर और भी कई सारी चीजें हैं. आपके लिए और भी नई नई चीजें लेके आएंगे हम लोग. द थिंग इज, पेपर आपने दे दिया है इलेक्ट्रिकल का. सो इन टुडे सेशन विल एनालाइज द इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग पेपर एंड देखेंगे कि क्या डिफिकल्टी लेवल था, क्या रैंक आपकी रह सकती है. वो सब चीजें हम आज डिस्कस करेंगे आपके साथ. एंड आई होप आप सब लोग इसको एंजॉय करेंगे. एंड आप अपना एक बार देख लीजिएगा कि कितने मार्क्स आपके पास आ रहे हैं. तो उसके बेसिस पे, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दैट, यू कैन डिसाइड वेदर यू शुड प्रिपेयर फॉर द गेट अगेन एंड वेदर यू शुड ट्राई समथिंग एल्स, और मे बी आपको PSU मिलेगा या आप कॉलेज के लिए ट्राई करें. मतलब सारी चीज हम आपको डिस्कस करेंगे आज के सेशन में. ऑलमोस्ट पेपर का लेवल आप लोगों ने देख ही लिया है. पेपर इस बार बहुत बढ़िया था. सो वो सारी चीजें जो है उनको हम आज डिस्कस करेंगे. बट मैं आपको बता दूं कि आज हम थोड़ा सा कंपैरिजन लास्ट के जो पेपर थे लास्ट ईयर एंड उससे पहले के, उनसे भी हम कंपेयर करेंगे. एंड कुछ जो सब्जेक्ट वाइज जो हमने देखा था कि भाई अलग अलग सब्जेक्ट जो है वो उनको भी हम थोड़ा सा लेके चलेंगे कि भाई कौन से सब्जेक्ट में कैसे डिफिकल्टी रही और कैसे अनप्रेडिक्टेबल होता जा रहा है एग्जाम. बिकॉज जनरली पिछले 2-3 साल से अगर आप देखते हैं तो उसमें एक पैटर्न हम ऑब्जर्व कर सकते थे कि दैट दिस इज द पैटर्न एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट पैटर्न क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं. बट वो ट्रेंड जो है वो इस बार थोड़ा सा बदला है. सो द ट्रेंड हैज चेंज्ड. सो उसको भी हम डिस्कस करेंगे. सो आशुतोष सर, प्लीज एक बार बताएं स्टूडेंट्स को कि किस तरह से हम इस चीज को लेके चल रहे हैं. सर.
Ashu sir, I think there was some technical issue with the, I think, voice. I think it was getting echo. So guys, now everybody just tell me in the comment section that voice, audio and visual quality, everything is clear now. So sir, I will just start with some introductory slides, and then we are going to analyze GATE 2023 paper together, and with a reference for GATE 2021, because we have a concrete data for GATE 2021, what marks are going to fetch what rank. Then we are going to talk about what are the expectations our students can have from GATE 2023 examination. So all the candidates who are joining live with us, me and Ashu Jhangra sir, we are going to discuss what are the marks and what are the ranks. What is the relation for GATE 2023? But before we start, something really important, because BYJU'S Exam Prep for the first time bringing the rank predictor, it is going to be live on 15th of February 2023. That is when you are going to get your response sheet from the official GATE website. Just you fill in your responses in the BYJU'S Exam Prep rank predictor, and you will be getting what is going to be your approximate rank in the GATE 2023 examination. So you can take better decisions if you have a prediction of your rank, because you have to go for PSU jobs also, you have to go for higher education, post-graduation in MTech programs also. So you can take a better judicious decision that in which direction you have to proceed, you have to prepare. Now, once again, all those candidates who are now thinking about engineering services, which is going to be conducted on 20th of February, this month only, so very less time is there, but already halfway you have completed with your technical subjects, some extra mile in the technical subject, and you have to just revise your non-technical portion. So BYJU'S Exam Prep is coming up with a complete non-tech Maha Marathon for ESE Prelims 2023. It is going to be started from 8th of February. 8 फरवरी को दोस्तों ये महा मैराथन सेशन स्टार्ट होगा. इसमें आपके जनरल स्टडीज पेपर 1 में जितने भी टॉपिक्स हैं, 10 टॉपिक्स हैं, उन सबका हम कंप्लीट महा मैराथन रिवीजन कराएंगे. आपने साल भर जो भी पढ़ा है बहुत अच्छी बात है, बस इस महा मैराथन सेशन में आपको आना है और ध्यान लगा के कंसंट्रेट करके सेशन को अटेंड करना है. जो इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स हैं उनके शॉर्ट नोट्स बनाने हैं और आपका कंप्लीट रिवीजन हो जाएगा. ओके Ramakant, we'll be taking up questions from your side also, so just give us a moment. Don't spam the comment section, okay? आपको enough opportunity मिलेगी अपने doubts पूछने के लिए. आशु सर भी मेरे साथ हैं. अभी मैं कुछ introductory slides ले रहा हूँ. फिर जब हम आशु सर के साथ होंगे, मैं भी डिस्कस करूंगा, आप भी डिस्कस कर सकते हैं जो भी आपके doubts हैं, okay? Once again, one important information about the GATE scholarship, 90% scholarship for GATE and ESE examination from BYJU'S Exam Prep. It is going to be conducted on 7th of February, that is tomorrow. The timing is 7:30 p.m. but you have to register yourself if you want to attend this scholarship. Up to 90% scholarship you can get for your preparation for GATE and engineering services. So, Ashu sir, please come on the screen. तो दोस्तों हम रेफरेंस लेंगे 2021 का, बिकॉज 2021 का हमारे पास कंक्रीट डेटा है और हम इधर उधर का डेटा नहीं प्रेजेंट करेंगे, हम वही डेटा प्रेजेंट करेंगे जो ऑथेंटिक है. सो आशु सर, सबसे पहले हम स्टार्ट करते हैं कि अगर हम गेट 2023 की बात करें, इफ वी टॉक अबाउट गेट 2023, तो वो कौन से सब्जेक्ट्स थे जिन्होंने कुछ सरप्राइजेस दिए बच्चों को? क्योंकि एक ट्रेडिशनल, एक कन्वेंशनल भी होता है गेट एग्जाम में. जैसे कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल मेजरमेंट से हमें पता ही है कम क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, एमएफटी से हमें पता ही है कम क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. तो क्या कुछ ऐसा था, कुछ कॉन्सेप्चुअली या इन टर्म्स ऑफ नेचर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस कुछ सरप्राइजेस थे क्या गेट 2023 में? जरा एक बार बच्चों को बताते हैं.
Yes, sir. Actually, what I felt is previously, if you look at the last like 2021 or 2022 GATE exam, then in those exams, the EMFT and the instrumentation part, they have more weightage. Like EMFT was, I think, 4 to 5 questions from EMFT from last year or maybe last to last year. But the thing is, this year that part is reduced. From EMFT, I think 1 or 2 questions will be there. Similarly, from instrumentation, only 1 question was there. Previously, it was like 2 to 3 questions from instrumentation, but in this exam, in this year, it was only 1 question. So that weightage is reduced, and that is utilized in power system and machines and power electronics, because the core part was not that much small. Actually, there were 6 to 7 questions from power system, similarly from machines, and 4 questions from power electronics. So that part, sir, that part is compromised. The EMFT and the instrumentation part is compromised, and the core part is increased. Also the basic subject like signal, network, control, analog, though these subjects are simple, but they have asked beautiful questions from these subjects. So actually the simple subject, the non core part, उसको जो कॉमन पार्ट था सर, उसमें भी क्वेश्चंस का जो लेवल है वो बहुत बढ़िया दिया इस बार. खासकर इलेक्ट्रिकल की अगर मैं बताऊं तो इलेक्ट्रिकल में जो स्टूडेंट्स को फील होता था कि ये तो आसान इजी सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, वी कैन डू इट इजीली एंड हम बहुत आसानी से कर पाएंगे, उसको थोड़ा सा उन्होंने ट्रिकी एंड थोड़ा कंसेप्चुअल बना दिया. तो ये थोड़ा सा चेंजेस हमने इस साल देखा है सर. लास्ट ईयर अगर आप देखते हैं या उससे लास्ट ईयर देखते हैं तो इस तरह का कोई ऐसा नहीं था, मतलब पेपर बहुत सिंपल थे, पेपर बहुत इजी आ रहे थे पिछले 2 साल से। तो इस बार जो है ये ट्रेंड थोड़ा-सा चेंज करने, और अच्छी बात ये है सर, क्वेश्चंस सारे बढ़िया दिए और सारे ही ठीक क्वेश्चन, लाइक उससे पहले अगर 2020 में अगर आप जाएँ तो 2020 भी पेपर अच्छा था, बट उसमें कुछ मिस्टेक्स थी पेपर में। बट अभी तक हमें कुछ इस तरह का हमें कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी कुछ चीज़ें नहीं मिली हैं। बाकी हम और भी देख रहे हैं, अभी डिस्कशन चल भी रहा है बच्चों के साथ, स्टूडेंट्स के साथ हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं। The thing is, this year a paper was beautifully designed. तो ये तो सर इस बार थोड़ा-सा अलग हमने देखा है ये चीज़, ये थोड़ा डिफरेंट रहा है और इसका असर मार्क्स पे भी पड़ेगा और रैंक पे भी पड़ेगा ऑब्वियसली। सर, आशुतोष सर।
So definitely, I follow what you have said because we have discussed it a lot of times. And sir, the point I want to mention here, what you were talking about the core subjects is that in core subjects, I think the calculation part was missing. Almost there was hardly any calculation as far as I can talk about machines or power system. Very less calculation comparatively, you see, and it was direct concept based questions.
Yes,
And
sir.
again, the concept was so fundamental. Me and Ashu sir, Ashu sir, and so many other faculties, we discussed some of the questions, and we have seen, even though the question looks very big, but the answer, the solution is very small. It's purely conceptual, and this has been the conventional way of GATE examination. That is how GATE examination is different from other examinations. If you simply depend upon remembering the formulas going for the GATE examination, it is not going to help you unless you understand the complete story, the complete concept is with you. You cannot get a good command in GATE examination. So, sir, जैसा कि हम अगर 2020-2021 हम पिछले 2-3 सालों से अगर कंपेयर करें, if you compare from 2020 and 2021, 2022, how much difference you see in terms of the difficulty level of the examination, and what can be the expected ranks for electrical engineering students as far as GATE 2023 is concerned? Over to you, sir.
Sir, before that, I want to discuss about, I mean, in a subject manner. Let's start in a subject manner so that it will be more easier for the students to understand. If you look at the core part, sir. So I have solved power electronics first. So in power electronics, there were 4 questions, and those questions were not that much difficult, but 1 or 2 questions were good. There was one question from switches, and this was MSQ. We have solved that type of question many times in the classroom, or maybe on YouTube also. So that was simple question. If some student has followed our lecture seriously, this was simple. But there were 3 more questions. They have not asked questions on inverter or DC-DC converter. That general trend on power electronics is they generally ask from buck converter, boost converter, or buck boost converter, and RLE type of AC to DC converter. These type of questions are generally they ask this type of question. And from inverter also, voltage source inverter, 3-phase voltage source inverter, or PWM, sinusoidal PWM technique. Those questions were not asked in power electronics. So in power electronics, there were one question, and that question was again very beautiful. That converter, AC to DC converter, in which one thyristor is replaced with the diode. That question was very good, and many students have done the mistakes. Even many teachers have done the mistakes. So that was a good question. And there was one more question with a current source and output average voltage. We need to calculate that. 6-volt answer was there. So that question was again very good. And overall, if you look at power electronics, then power electronics was good. There was one very beautiful question for LC circuit. Okay, in that question again, it was very beautifully designed, and I tried to look at the contradictions also in that question, but there was no contradiction actually. So it was very beautiful, it was very fine, and I think power electronics was very good. Now let's come to electrical machines, sir. Sir, you start from electrical machines, and then I'll add some points on machines also.
So thank you so much, Ashu sir, for these important words, because students, you can understand that when Ashu sir comes to solve the questions, especially from power electronics, I think it's like a feast. So guys, if you see, if I talk about the machines, electrical machines questions, I have seen, I think there were 7 questions approximately. Out of those 7 questions, if you see, almost except 1 or 2 questions, all the questions were quite straightforward. One question was from induction motor, where you have to find the rotor frequency as per the backward field. And there was one question two questions from the DC machines, I think. One was separately excited motor, where you have to find the speed for a constant torque load. And there was another question, I think it was a DC motor, maybe, if I remember correctly. So the questions from electrical machines, they were quite straightforward, and they were simply based on basic understanding of the, you can say, concept. The difficult formulas were not asked. There was one question, I think, which Ashu sir also is going to mention after me. That was a synchronous motor question. It was a very interesting question. We discussed it a lot of times, and finally, whatever solution has been given by BYJU'S Exam Prep, I think that is going to be the most accurate solution. You can follow it. And we, especially Ashu sir, has researched a lot of books on that. And he has confirmed that this is the ultimate solution for this question. And let us wait for the GATE official answer key. Then we are going to say it again. So Ashu sir, next, which subject you are going to explain to our students?
Yes, sir. Let me add some words in machines, sir. In machines, there was very good question on transformer also. And the transformer questions was again with the current source. And if the transformer is ideal, or if the questions were in ideal form, let's say transformer is given ideal, then there will be a contradiction there. But actually the transformer was practical, and
transformer question.
It saved it. Otherwise, that question will be MTA. But that question was very beautifully designed, sir. I mean, it took like 5 to 10 minutes for me, sir. I don't know what will happen to the students, but actually it took 5 minutes or 6 minutes from my side. So that was a good question. After the solution, it looks very simple. After the solution, it was very simple, sir. I mean, if you look at the solution, then you'll feel that, okay, that was simple question. But before that, it was very challenging. And there was one synchronous, you mentioned it, sir. In synchronous also, again, it's a very good question. It's a tricky question. Actually, it was based on the formula, but without formula also, you can approach that question. So machines was good, sir. Machine was, I think, you cannot say that all the questions were difficult. Questions were like 1 or 2 questions were good. I mean, they have good level, and other questions were 4, 5 questions were simple to moderate level. So machine was not that difficult, sir. So let's come to power system, sir. So please add power system. So power system is your part. So please say some words about power system, Ashutosh sir.
Yes, sir, definitely. But before I talk about power system, sir, I again want to remind our students that the question which Ashu sir is mentioning, that is the machine transformer question where current source was given. And that question, it was a very good question. And I think it's only BYJU'S Exam Prep which has given you the most authentic solution for that question also. There has been, and sir, one thing also I want to tell to our students, we were talking about it before the session, that BYJU'S Exam Prep is the only platform which has given you the most number of solutions for questions in the GATE electrical category. We can say around, I think, 52 or 53 questions we have solved online. So that is not a small thing, students, and I hope you must have enjoyed the analysis part also yesterday. It was like a festival for us, because once in a year, all the faculties come together on the same platform and we try to analyze the paper so that students can be benefited. Now, sir, coming to the power system part, if you ask me, around 6 to 7 questions were asked from power system. Very fundamental questions were asked. For example, there was one question which was related to the type of buses in the power system. Very complex diagram was given. Almost 6-7 lines were written. And once a student is sitting in the examination hall, feeling the heat of the examination, and you see that kind of question, definitely there is going to be a lot of pressure. But once you see what the question is asking, it was, I think, no calculation required, only simple concept. You have to identify the slack bus, PV bus, and PQ bus. There was a relay question that was very interesting, because I was discussing before the session also that RL load was connected to that load. And I was also getting a little bit of confusion, because in power system, when we talk about load, we have to mention whether it is a static load or dynamic load. Because if it is a static load, then okay. Otherwise, if it is a motor, then the situation is going to be completely reversed. Then, sir, there was one question from Y bus. And I can tell you that that question was one of the interesting question in YBus. One of the interesting question in YBus, and I think that question is going to give a lot of conceptual clarity to our student in terms of the difference between the shunt element and the line charging capacitance. And apart from this, sir, in power system, if I remember correctly, there were some questions from very basic steady state stability limit kind of questions. What is the Pmax? That kind of questions were there. They were asking the del angle for the Pmax situation. So those were the questions asked. There was one more, I think, theoretical question that was, I don't remember exactly. You are going to just compliment my words, sir. But that was also very direct conceptual based question. I think hardly there was any calculation involved. Yes, one question was from the fault side, line to line fault, one question was asked. And the beauty of GATE examination is, sir, that they have even given the sequence networks in the question itself. The students don't need to draw it. Simply you have to find the positive sequence and negative sequence equivalent reactances or the impedances, put the formula and you will get the answer. So over to you, sir. What has been your experience in terms of power system questions? Please enlighten the students.
Sir, I will mention only two questions from power system. Those I felt very good. One question was MSQ and it was YBus. And I think even IIT will provide B and C. And we have calculated B, C and D option. A option is not, A option is actually correct in YBus question. So actually we have provided three options in our PDF solution, B, C and D. Now many student or even IIT can provide you B and C, but D is again very typical thing. So you will see that this question was again very beautiful and you will find only two options, but actually there will be three correct options for YBus, and it's a very good question. There was one more question on transmission lines, sir. 400-kilometer transmission line and max power calculation we have to do. Now that question was very beautiful because if the student look at 400-kilometer line, obviously one thing in your mind will be it's a long transmission line, and in long transmission line that ABCD parameter which we are using for calculation of power and then for maximum power. So obviously you got confused in long transmission line. The ZC value, the B value, ABCD parameter, the B value is in sine hyperbolic term. So it was a challenging, but there was a one word, and that word was nominal pi. Now in long transmission line we use equivalent pi. Okay, equivalent word is used, equivalent pi or equivalent t. But in medium transmission line or maybe in short transmission line, we use, especially in medium, we use nominal word. That's why the question changed with a little word. So again, we have to use that. I mean, that question was again very good, and it was again based on the power analysis. So there was one three-phase question from power system also, sir. I include that question in power. And though the question was very simple, we have to calculate the voltage VAB. So it was a simple question. Balance system was there, and the calculation was higher, and calculation was a bit more in that question. So that was again very good question, sir. So now let's move to the next subject, sir. Ashutosh, sir.
So next subject, I think you are going to be the better person because I only solve for machine and power system, especially for electrical engineering. So other subjects, if you can just tell some words, for example,
yes, sir.
Signal system questions, if you have seen, and I think other subjects you have touched upon.
Yes, sir. So let me tell you, sir, and to the students also, the non-core part like signal control and EMFT analog was good. In analog, there were two questions. There was one Zener diode question and one operational amplifier question. So this was very good. In Zener diode, you have to check whether the breakdown is happening or not. So that was again very good question. So two questions were very good. There was one diode question also. That was also again very good. Actually, I have to solve those 2-3 questions because I haven't done those questions because Rathi sir has tackled analog electronics. But let me tell you guys, I'm going to solve those questions also. But just by looking at the diagram, I can say that these questions were very good. Analog electronics was very good, though the questions were not that much difficult, but the simple topic is become, I mean, on the simple topic, they have designed beautiful question. So there was again, there was the beauty of that exam. Now let's come to signal and system. Signal and system was again very good. They asked some good questions in signal and system, and some questions are challenging in signal and system also. In analog, in control system also, there was one Nyquist question, so it was simple again, not that much difficult, but control system was also not that much difficult. Bit lengthy questions were there. You have to calculate, you have to do some little bit of calculation there. Let's move to the other subject, network theory. Network theory was again simple, sir, and they have asked simple questions from network theory as well. So it was not difficult for, I think, for many students. It was simple. Some transient questions were there. It was again simple. Some Y parameter questions were there. So it was again very simple. I mean, it's a simple question. So in total, network theory was simple, and control system was also simple. Analog was a bit tricky. Signal was a bit tricky, and digital electronics, I think digital was also easy, sir. Digital was not that much difficult. So overall paper was not easy. Overall, if you ask me, that overall paper was not easy. I can compare this paper with, I think, 2008 question paper or 2012 question paper. Because in 2020, if you look at, sir, 2020, that GATE exam, in that exam was also good, but the worst part in that exam was they have designed some good questions, but the questions were wrong. But in this exam, in this GATE 2023 exam, they have designed questions beautifully, and I till this date, till this point, I have not found any contradictions in those. I might have not solved. I mean, I don't have solved some questions, so I'm going to solve these questions also, okay, and then I'll tell you everything. But till now, I have solved many questions, but I have not found any contradiction. So this is the beauty of this question, this paper, and this is I'm comparing this exam to 2012 or 2008 exam. So this was not easy paper. It was moderate to difficult paper. So, sir, over to you. Please add some words. Ashutosh, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, I will just tell our students about that what has been the relation between marks and the GATE, you can say rank, All India rank for 2021, because we have got the most authentic data for 2021. So we are talking about 2021. 2022 was also a similar picture. So there is no major difference, you can understand. And then we are going to relate it to the 2023, and then we'll tell you that what is going to be the approximate rank for how much marks. So everybody, you can see on the screen that if you see rank 1 for GATE 2021 electrical engineering, rank 1, the marks were 94 marks for rank 1 out of a score of 1000. Then rank 2 got 90.33 marks. Rank 3, 89 marks. Okay, I'm just writing it again if it is not visible. Rank 4, it is around 88.67. Rank 5, it is 88.33. Very close fight between rank 4 and rank 5. Then rank 8 marks, we know it is 87. 9 rank, yeah, 9 is 86.33. And if you see rank 10, it was 86 marks. So more or less, if you see the marks itself tells you that for 2021, the difficulty level of question paper was not that great. Okay, the question was quite easy in that term. So you can see, obviously, people are scoring more than 90 marks out of 100. So it tells us that the level of difficulty level of question paper was not that much. But if you ask me personally, I will go to Ashu sir also. Comparing 2021 paper with 2023, you can understand that 2023 more and more focus was on the conceptual fundamental part, whereas 2021 a little bit inclination was towards the formula. If you know the formula, if you know the method, you can handle the questions in 2021. But in 2022, even if you know the formula, but if you are not confident about the conceptual clarity, then you may miss the question. And the options were such given that what you are thinking is the right thing may be given in the option, and you may highlight it and you may get the penalty marks also. Next thing, past 3 years, the biggest surprise was MSQ questions. There were 6 MSQ questions. So that was also adding upon the pressure in the heat of the examination. Number one, difficulty level was significant. It was a difficult question paper from the student point of view. Number two, MSQ questions were introduced for the first time. Third part, significant number of NAT questions along with the MCQ questions. So NAT questions, because you don't have the options, there is no reference. So it becomes a little tricky for the students in which direction they have to approach. So now Ashu sir is going to tell you that what has been his experience about the difficulty level in terms of GATE 2022, 2021, 2020. And then we together are going to tell you an approximate expected rank versus marks relation. Over to you, Ashu sir.
Sir, actually, it's not good to compare a 2023 exam with 2021 or 2022 because it's not comparable. Yes, you can compare it with 2012 or 2008 because those exams are very good. And if you compare that exam with 2012 or 2K8, then you will find that at very less marks, you have good rank. So similar thing will going to be happen in this exam also. So you don't need to worry about that because many students are feeling demotivated. They thought that sir, we are not getting marks, so we felt that why should we prepare for the exam? But let me tell you guys, paper was difficult not for only one student, for every student it was difficult. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay, and just maybe, I mean, it's not good to compare with the previous exams, sir, because 2022 and 2021 was very simple now. So let's not compare it with them. So I think we should reveal, sir. So let's discuss with the marks versus rank, sir. What do you say, Ashutosh sir?
Yes, sir, definitely, sir. I will be just highlighting first AIR 1 to AIR 10. So in my perception, I think it is going to be somewhere around 70 to 75 marks. 70 to 75 marks in a, we can say, in a very secured manner, we can say. Otherwise, it may touch 75 to 80 also. What is your call, sir?
Sir, I will go with 70 to 80. I have some larger band, but let me tell you, sir, the first rank or the second rank, it will be above 80 because there are some droppers. There are some students who are appearing for last 5 times. I mean, there are so many students, and now the trend is like even the teachers are appearing in the exams, sir. I don't know why, but there are some teachers also which are going to appear in the exam. So that I mean, there are multiple reasons for that. So let's not go into that. But the thing is, I think the toppers will get above 80, no problem with that. And but the top 10, if you ask me, top 10, I think 70 plus is a good mark for top 10. 70 plus in this exam is very good marks. So 70 plus you can take from my side. Let me tell you, from 2012. In 2012, I think the highest marks was 65. If you compare with 2012, in 2012 highest marks was 65 or 68. I don't remember exactly. And and even in above 50, the marks was the rank was very good. So if you ask me for 1 to 100, 1 to 10. In top 10, I think 70 to 80 I will take in top 10. You must have this much number of marks, sir. So yeah, over to you, sir.
Sir, I just want to add upon some comments. What you are saying that AIR 1 to AIR 10 for electrical engineering 2023 is going to be the range, because the reason is, if you see, the question looks very simple. 2023 question looks very simple. There were questions which were quite straightforward, but there are questions which looks very simple. And when you have a good command over the subject, sometimes even then also you can make silly mistakes in the questions. It's not just the students, even a faculty can do the mistake. Okay, anybody can do the mistake. If you are in a pressure situation and you are trying to make it really hard, then there is a possibility of doing a lot of mistakes in this paper. And that is why me also and Ashu sir also, we believe that somewhere around 70 to 80 is going to be the range in which top 10 students' marks are going to fall this year, and it is going to be quite interesting. Now, the second category I'm going to take from AIR, you can say it's a 10 to 100. First, I'm leaving the 10 students in the top 10. So under 100 rank, so what range you are going to expect? Sir, I feel around 60 to 70, the same thing, 10 marks we can reduce.
Okay, you're saying 60 to 70, but I think let me guess also, sir, because it's again a blind guess. But according to the paper, and if you look at you have said, sir, that the questions were not that difficult. But if you look at the from the perspective of a student, I think the student felt that, because the trend was totally different, no, sir? Because the questions were totally deviated from the last 3, 4, 5 or 6 year patterns. Because the previously we usually say that GATE exam is predictive. We can predict the exam. These are topics, and you can go with these topics and you can get the marks. But this year they have changed it totally. So now you can say that for top 100, I think you must need above 60. Above 60 is good number, sir. I think I'll go. I will also go with above 60. But in 2012, let me tell you guys, because I'm comparing with 2012. Remember this. In 2012, on 53 marks, the rank was 96. Okay, so 53 or 54 marks, the rank was 96. So you can compare with that exam also. So it's not you cannot say, sir, that it's not necessary that above 60 you will get top 100. But I think from last because 2012 is like 10 years before now, so there are so many changes in the technical things. There are so many new ideas that have developed. So students are more aware with the questions, with the syllabus. So you can say that that 53 or 54 in 2012 will change to 60 here. So 60 to 70 is a good criteria for 1 to 100 rank, sir. Over to you, sir.
So there is one more point I want to add what you are saying about the top 100 students, except the top 10 students. Students, if you see in this paper, 2023 paper, what was the trend? The trend was that there were some questions which were looking very simple, but they were quite tricky. But there were some sections of questions which were quite easy. I think you need not be a topper to solve those candidates. Even an average student, even a simple student who has done some average kind of preparation, he also can solve those questions. So what will happen? The moment you are coming from top 10 to top 100, the difference in the marks are going to be very less, very, very less. Even in points, you will lose a lot of rank. Even in 1 mark, 2 mark, will lose a lot of rank. That is going to be the case this year. And that is why it's not something exaggerated. Ashu sir has given you the example for 2012 also. So I think for 10 to 100, it's going to be somewhere around 60 plus marks. If you are getting, then you may expect, there may be some surprises also. Okay, we are not astrologer that we can tell you everything with 100% guarantee. We are also trying to understand the whole dynamics of this examination, how ranks and marks are related. But because of the previous year's experience, we have in this field, we can understand that sometimes when this type of paper is coming, how ranks and marks are going to be fluctuating. Now, the next, sir, All India rank that I'm going to talk about is somewhere around, you can say 100 to 500. That is the very important category of rank, because most of the students are going to fall into this category, who are going to have big dreams, going for the PSU, going for the MTech programs, and applying in every possible career opportunity. So what can be the range of marks for AIR 100 to 500 as per your choice? Then I will add my comments also, sir.
Sir, thank you, and thank you again. From my side, I think 55 plus marks, 55 plus 55 to 65. Let's overlap the range, 55 to 65. So I'm overlapping the range, but I think from 55 to 65, you are in the good zone. So you will get from 100 to 500 ranked if your marks are 55 to 65. Then you'll get good rank for sure. So this is from my side, sir. Now I want you to add your guess. So please tell me, sir. Please tell the students also what is your expectations.
I don't remember exactly, because I used to appear in GATE examination without any preparation, because I was doing civil services preparation. But so I don't exactly remember the year, but I think it was in maybe 2012 or 2011 when I got just around 53, 54 marks, and that was without any dedicated preparation. And the rank was somewhere around 350. The rank was somewhere around 350 or 360. So that can give you some idea, students, that out of, if you are getting 52, 53, 54 marks, you are getting a rank 350. That is, I think, the median, you can say the average of this 100 to 500 rank. So I think Ashutosh sir has said it well, that somewhere around 55 to 65 it is going to be, because you can understand there will be some overlapping. You cannot make it watertight, crystal clear. So there has to be some overlapping. Even I think AIR 10 to 100 also, there may be some overlapping. So well said, Ashu sir. I think it is going to be from 55 plus marks. If you are getting, then you can expect a rank from 100 to 500. For example, if you are 55 or 55 plus, there was one candidate asking that if I am getting 54 marks. Yeah, it's okay, Swarnip. So if you are getting 54 marks, then I think you have good opportunity, but there should be no further negative marking, okay? Because what happens when you come out of the examination hall, your marks are 60, 70. The moment you reach to your home, it reduced to 50. And then again and again, every single day till 15th of February, they started reducing. So my best wishes with you, if you are 54 marks in your bucket having, then definitely you can expect a good rank, okay? But don't give big parties to your friends. Wait for the final result, okay? Over to you, sir.
No, we remember actually.
So next range, sir, I'm mentioning here. 500. I'm making it a 2000 because this is the last range. Beyond this, I will not go.
Sir, I remember one incident. I think it was 2012. So we went for the exam, and I appeared in that exam with some good hope. Actually, I was not preparing for the exam, but the paper was difficult, and I was preparing on my own. So paper was difficult, and the marks that I was getting was 53.6. I don't know exactly, it was 53 or 54. And I was expecting that what happened to me, because in my third year, I got all India rank 56. And the marks was very high, I mean, above 70. And in 2012, I was at 53.6 or something like that. So I felt, oh, yaar, what I have done. I mean, it was really demotivating for me, believe me. I thought that I'll not get even in double digit or triple digit. Okay, I thought that I will get in after 1000. But believe me, that paper was very simple. The paper was very difficult, and difficult for everyone. So that year, I made rank 96 with 53.6 marks. So don't lose hope. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying that you will get the same rank on 53 because I'm comparing with 2012, but it's not like that, because you can see that from 2012 to 2022, there are 10 years, 12 years, 10 to 11 years already passed. In those 11 years, there are new techniques which have developed. Okay. The students are more aware with the exam. Students are more aware with the syllabus. So now, obviously, the same thing you will get in this exam at 60 plus. So don't lose hope. The next thing is the number of students are reduced. This is again a very good point. So you cannot say that the previously, let's say, the number of students was like 60,000 or 70,000 which are appearing in the exam. So in this year, I think the number of students which have appeared in the exam are less than that. So you can easily understand that at this marks you will get good rank. Now let's come to, sir, 500 to 2000 range. 500 to, I think, 2500, you say 500 to 2500. So I think from 50 plus, if you are getting 50 plus marks, then surely you will be in this range, 500 to 2000. So 50 plus, because the more down you go, then number of students will be higher. On every 1 mark, on every single mark, you'll face so much competition there. So in this range, it's difficult to say. I mean, it's just a blind guess, but it's difficult, really difficult. But let me guess, if your marks are 50 to 55, then you are under, I think you are under 1500. If your marks are like 48 or maybe 47, then easily you will be up to 2000. Okay, so I think 48 onwards, sir, 48 to 55, I think the rank should be above 2000. Ashutosh sir, your turn.
Yes, sir. I want to make a little correction in this. I just want to add up that as you gave the example for 48 marks, I think because we are starting from 70, 80, and 60 plus is for rank 10 to 100, and 55 plus 100 to 500, and we are going from 500 to 2000. So I think we can take a bracket of range of 45 to 55. Okay, you can see 55 plus we are expecting 100 to 5000. So I think 45 to 55 is going to be a good range, because you see lot of candidates, they are going to lie in this bracket only. Let me be very frank with you. Okay, so people expect very high marks in the GATE examination when they come out of the examination hall, but after 3-4 days of watching the analysis and maintaining the matching the answer keys, and then when the GATE answer keys are available, then there are some more reductions also. So very less if there are some additions. Always there is a reduction. So around 45 to 50 is going to be the major, you can say, most of the population you will find here in 500 to 2000. So I think, sir, we should go for this, because 45 and 48 very close. Let me make it little even for the students. So with your due permission, I'm writing 45 plus, or you can say 45 to 55 is going to be the range. And obviously there is going to be some overlapping.
Yes, obviously, sir. Obviously, there will be overlapping, and there are more number of students there.
Not in 7 to 8 marks GATE aspirant, even in points also. Okay, 47 point something and 47 point something is going to have a lot of students. Yes, sir.
So I was saying that don't lose hope, guys, because many students are actually, the exam should be like this only. If you ask from me, then the exam should be like this, because exam should not be easy. It's not for motivating you. It's for just telling you that you have to learn many things. You have to understand the things. There should be gray shades also, no? So don't think that. So it's ideal exam, but you have to prepare hard. So don't worry, guys. Don't lose hope. You have good chances. And if your marks are less, don't worry about that, because the paper was good. You can't say that. So paper was moderate to difficult level. So the marks should be in this range. And I think, sir, now it's time to take the students' doubt. First, let's reveal the cutoff also. I mean, there are some students who are also asking the cutoff. So Ashutosh, sir, now I want you to tell the cutoff. Yes, sir.
Sir, I think yesterday only we were discussing about the cutoff, that is the qualifying marks. The qualifying marks, I think it is going to be somewhere around, I think 26 to 28, I think we have mentioned, and I think that is the good range.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It may go a little down, I think, sir. Maybe 25 also. But I think this is going to be the range. Your word, sir.
Yeah, I'm aligned with that, sir. I think it will be around 23 to 28, or maybe 24 to 28. It should be like this only. So I think it's near in this range also. In this range only, you will find the cutoff.
Yes, sir. So guys, now it's up to you. If you have any doubt, whatever we have discussed apart from that, and whatever we have discussed is purely based on our experience and the level of difficulty level of the question paper we have got for GATE 2023. It is not any pre-assumption. It is based on the analysis of previous year GATE ranks and marks. So I will suggest you not to stick to this generalization, but you can take some decision out of it, some orientation you can take. If you are getting, suppose for example, you are getting 60 plus marks. Now, it is not that you started throwing parties to your friends that, okay, I got 60 plus marks and Ashu sir and Ashutosh sir has said it is going to be 10 to 100. So you started giving parties to your friend. No, don't waste your money. Better you focus on, if you want to go to PSUs, better start your interview preparation. If you want to go for MTech programs, start preparing for your, because there may be some written tests in the IITs also. There may be some rounds where you will be getting interview section also. So just prepare yourself for that next step in a better way. That is our intention in this particular session. So over to you, Ashu sir, and let us take some of the questions from the student side.
Sir, yes, that was your good point. I mean, we have told you about the expected range. So according to that range, you can prepare for your next step. Don't waste your time. There are so many exams apart from GATE. There are so many exams which are coming in future. So you can also appear in those exams. So you can get some good rank and you can easily get the job. So don't worry, guys, and don't lose hope. Just chill, but don't waste your time. I mean, you can rest for 1 or 2 days and then you start studying again. Okay, so don't feel bad. First thing is, the next thing is, now we'll take your doubts. If you want to ask something, you can ask us in the chat section, so we'll reply you. And Ashutosh sir, can you start from that, or should I start from the students' doubt?
Yes, sir, you can start, sir. You can start.
Okay, so some students are saying for ECE.
One candidate is asking for ECE, sir, electronics.
Yes, very soon you will get for ECE also. I mean, I think tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow you'll get the session for ECE also, and you can check your marks. And ECE paper was bit simple, sir. I think it was compared to last year, it was not that much difficult. But you cannot say that it's very easy. No, it was not that much easy. There were some good questions, there were some tricky questions. So relative to the last year, I think it's easier, but not that much easy. So if you have done correctly, then I hope that you'll get some good good rank, and don't lose hope. So maybe on tomorrow or day after tomorrow you will get notified about that. So let's come to the next thing. Sir, what are the highest marks you got to know in EE? Actually, from last day, if you look at my schedule, because I was in traveling from Noida to Chandigarh, and Ashutosh sir was also busy, and because we were analyzing the question. So now students have started reaching to us, and we have started discussion with the students also. So soon we will tell you, and from very soon, I mean from 15th of February onwards, you will get the rank predictor also at BYJU'S platform. So you'll get the rank predictor also, and you can analyze your rank. So I think it's, you will get to know about your rank. So don't worry about that. We have told you only the expected marks, and it may vary. Okay. It's not the absolute number, so it may vary. So let's come to the next question. Jit Paul. Sir, I am from EC. My paper in EC was not good. I am also giving IN. Can you please guide me on which subjects should I focus to clear the cutoff in IN, left EDC, EMFT, and communication? You should appear for IN. Sir, what do you say? What do you say on so Ashutosh sir, please reply on this doubt. Jit Paul is asking something.
Sir, definitely, Paul, you can go for IN branch, because that is a good opportunity for you to improve upon the mistake you have done in electronics paper. But let me tell you, if you compare the quality of questions in terms of electronics and instrumentation, and even if you take electrical also, then you can expect questions on the easier side in IN branch. So that is going to be a good opportunity for you. But what you have to see, what are the differences in terms of syllabus? Because the time is very less. Time is hardly there is any time. But at least there are some basics which you can just brush up before going to the examination hall, because that would give you some advantage, because you cannot leave a subject completely. So if you have that bandwidth, if you can go for it, just revise those subjects. And apart from this, for example, you take basic common subjects, like maybe it may be control or other subjects. So those subjects are going to be little on the easier side in instrumentation if you compare it from electrical or electronics. Sir.
Sir, there is one student, Tushar Kumar Roy. Sir, मैं offline class करना चाहता हूँ. So BYJU'S is not providing you the offline class. So you can prepare online. We are available online, so you can prepare from online platform. Sir, I'm expecting 55. Mudi Reddy. So he's asking, sir, I'm expecting 55 marks in EC paper. Very tensed about the result. Can you please predict my rank? Any rank will be under 500. It will be difficult to say because I think your marks are little less for this rank. For 55 marks, I think your rank will be under 3,000 or maybe 2,500 in EC. So that will be marked. But don't lose hope, because you'll get good IITs. Okay, let me tell you guys, there are some students who have not got a good rank in GATE exam, but they got selected in IITs. And the beautiful part in getting IITs is you have campus placement. There are so many companies which will visit in your campus, and they will give you good handsome package. So even more than PSUs. I don't know why students are so much concerned about the rank. If your rank is little bit less, don't worry. Go to the IITs, prepare for MTech, and then you can get some good company. Package start from like 14 lakh, 15 lakh, 20 lakh, 30 lakh, 45 lakhs, 50 lakhs. Even Texas Instrumentation, like GE, so many good companies are there in the IITs, and you can join those companies, and they'll be very good handsome packages are there. So that's a good point. And there are so many students from my side also. I mean, from my students are also there in Texas or GE, or there are so many companies. So they are at the good package. So don't feel that you are getting less marks. Take it you can say it's a challenge for you, that you have to prove yourself again, and it's a good thing. So don't lose hope, and prepare again for you. Keep preparing, and join some good IIT, and prepare for the good company. Okay, so that will be a good point. Karunakar, Ashu sir, only EE core subject from you in English. How to get only in English? You have to join BYJU'S. It's a simple simple answer. Sir, let's come to the next question. Krishna Kumar is asking, sir, where I can find complete EC paper with solution? Obviously, I told you that maybe on tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you'll find the analysis at this platform only. So please wait, and you'll get the marks versus rank prediction at this platform only. Sir, Ashutosh sir, some few doubts for you. So please.
Yes, sir. So I think slowly students are asking their questions, but I can feel the love for you, sir, in the students' mind. There are 3-4 students who are madly in love with your teaching style, and they are quite, for example, Karunakar, he wants only your core subjects, and that too in English. So I would request you, if you can plan some classes, if you can schedule some classes for these students, it will be better. And definitely, sir is also taking classes in the paid batches in BYJU'S Exam Prep also. So there are no free lunches in life, my friend. So you have to join the vision courses, and then you can enjoy the magic of Ashu sir. Okay. See, there is one candidate, sir. He's asking for electronics paper with solution. See, definitely, I think very soon electronics complete question paper on the memory-based questions and solution is going to be provided to you on the BYJU'S Exam Prep site only. You can go to the BYJU'S Exam Prep YouTube channel and you will get it. See, GATE aspirant, obviously you can evaluate your marks. It's your choice, okay, and nothing to fear about it. I can tell you because जब तूफान आता है तो वो रेत के अंदर सर कर लेने से वो तूफान से आप बच नहीं सकते. So it is better that you check what is your marks, evaluate your marks in the examination, and take a judicious decision. बार्क आने वाला है, इसरो आने वाला है, इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज सामने खड़ा है, तो चीजों को डिले मत करो. Why you are delaying things? Yes, sir. Over to you, sir.
Sir, Muhammad Ayaz is saying, can we have one series of lectures on each subject with new and creative questions? And according to him, which he believes only Ashu sir can make. It's not like that. Actually, all the teachers are very, very good at BYJU'S platform and they are dedicated for you. So every teacher will make some new questions for you, and we can plan that series also. So I think in future you will find that series at BYJU'S platform, and I hope you will love it, and many students will get benefited from that series. So surely, sir, we will launch that series in future. Let's come to the next question, sir. Can less rank in GATE 2022 help in now and benefit of getting? I don't think so. I don't think so. That let's forget about 2022. If you want admissions in IITs, then you can use your 2022 result, but you should have some good rank in 2022. But otherwise, it will not help you. So let's wait for this year rank, and then you can check I mean, whether you are getting IITs or whether you are getting PSUs. So you can check it. But the question was, sir, can less rank in GATE 2022 help in now and benefit of getting IITs for yes, obviously 4.2K. I think, sir, 4.2 at 4.2K, you can get IITs. You have to wait. Okay. There are some integrated branches also. Don't forget that. And there are some IITs which have started some integrated courses like MTech plus PhD. So you should go for that, and we will have one more session on that, and we will more clearly tell you about these courses which you can join, and then you can join those courses. You will be benefited. 4.2K, even easily you can get IITs or good NITs. Okay, so don't lose hope, but let's wait for this year result also. If your marks are good, you can easily get good rank in this year exam. Swarnim, Ashu sir, what will be the rank in EE at 54 marks? I think at 54 marks, you can touch 500, according to me. 500 or maybe 500 to 800 you can touch. But you have to wait. It's not absolute thing. I mean, it may vary. So please wait for some time. Okay, Krishnan Kumar is saying EC branch. Okay, Krishnan Kumar, again, you told me about 4.2K, na? So 4.2K in EC, you can get IITs if you have some patience, and then there are, I mean, you can wait for some time, and then in second or third maybe cycle you can get the IITs. So you have to wait, but just wait for this year rank also. And then after you can ask us, and we will tell you other opportunities also, no? So there will be some sessions in future, maybe in 10 or 15 days you will find these sessions, how much marks you are getting, which IITs or which college, and then what you should prefer. So we will provide you those sessions also, don't worry. Sir, over to you. Ashutosh sir. Actually, students
sir,
have
Ritesh is asking
doubts,
that for EC and electrical students to getting seat in IITs and NITs in their core branches from IN paper. See, there are some specializations in EC and electrical which are very narrowed. So they will not allow the IN branch students. Okay. But there are some specialization in which IN branch students can apply, and only for those branches you can go. I will give you the example from IIT BHU. When I was applying from IIT BHU, because I was depending upon my third year rank, because GATE has never been a target exam for me. So I was not doing any rigorous preparation, but still I got some rank, and that time very less student used to prepare. It was, I think, 2008. It was in 2008. So when I was trying to apply in IIT BHU, there was very less possibility, and there was the only criteria: if I am from pure electrical engineering, then only I will be getting the seat. So when I was being interviewed in front of the panel, the first question the lady asked me, she asked me, what is your branch? Is it electrical or electrical plus electronics? So it matters a lot, but I think you must give the IN paper. What has been your score, what has been your performance in pure electrical or electronics, that is different. But still, if you have applied for it, why not give it? And just some days you can brush up your concepts again. So I think, sir, enough of questions we have taken, and now this is the time, because we have already taken more than 1 hour of session, and I think it is going to be quite enlightening for the students. So first of all, I want to thank Ashu, sir, for his enlightened comments, and thank you so much, students, for showering so much love and respect for all of us, and trusting the BYJU'S exam prep team. We are always making every possible effort to make your preparation smooth and easy for you. Over to you, sir. Final words.
So thank you guys, and thank you, sir, for this nice session. And in future also we'll come with this type of sessions, and surely we will tell you about the colleges, about your based on your rank, so about the branches also, and we'll also let you know about the average packages in MTech, how much package you are getting, and how many students are there which have joined IITs or NITs and get some good packages from companies. So we will also introduce those things to you also. I mean, you will enjoy, and keep enjoying. Okay, don't feel bad again. I'm saying it again and again. Don't feel bad, and just relax. Okay, this paper was moderate to difficult, and I hope you will get good rank. Don't worry at all. Okay, sir.
Definitely, sir. That's a important input coming from Ashu, sir. See, students, let me tell you, let me be very frank with you that I will tell you in a balanced way that if you are getting very good marks, suppose somebody is getting 70 plus marks, somebody is getting 60 plus marks. So don't try to become complacent. Don't try to be comfortable with that, because there are next steps you have to qualify. It's not just getting a rank in the GATE examination that will make your career. Still, there is a long life. Still, a lot of struggle is there. Okay, so don't become complacent. Other category of students who fall in the category who have not performed well in the GATE examination, you also don't worry, because BARC is there, ISRO is there, engineering services is there, there are other opportunities. So never lose your heart. Whenever you perform bad, you take it as a lesson, learning stage. It's a learning stage. You failed here, now you keep on working, keep on adding your efforts. Next stage, now after 2, 3, 4, you can say iterations, you will get the solution like Newton-Raphson method. So thank you so much, friends. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you so much, sir, for your company. I think it was a great enlightened session for all the students. Thank you so much, friends. Always be happy, be composed, be calm, and always work for your efforts. Work for your efforts and career. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Good evening.